Hello and welcome back to Galileo, your essential AI assistant for everything HR. Today, I am so excited to share with you a new feature that we're introducing in Galileo. At the Josh Bersin Company, when we talk to organizations across the world, one of the most exciting things that people love to talk about is our maturity models. Grounded in quantitative and qualitative research, our maturity models help HR professionals and organizations understand where they stand and how to improve across a wide range of domains and functional activities. So today we are introducing a new feature in Galileo that helps you to take those maturity models, understand where you sit in terms of those models, and build a hyper-personalized, customized plan to help build maturity within your organization. I'm going to show you how this works today. We're going to start today with a little bit of an abbreviated version. I've created a short version that's only going to ask me 3 questions. The typical assessment will be a little bit longer than this, but let me go ahead and show you what this would look like. You can see that I'm in our task library and I've loaded a task to help assess and build HR maturity. This particular assessment is based on our systemic HR maturity model, and I'm going to go ahead and run the task. And rather than providing me with a response to a question, as you might see with a typical prompt you put in, Galileo is going to flip around on me and start to ask me questions. In this case, I'm going to say that we typically go with B. Now it's going to say, here's a little more information based on your response. I'm going to ask another question around how you utilize data and analytics in HR decision making. And in this case, I'll go with the C. And Galileo is going to ask one more question because I have told it in this scenario for the purposes of today's demonstration. We're just going to go with 3 questions. And again, it's going to ask me a third question and I can give it a response here. So based on the responses I gave, my specific organization appears to be at a level 2. The next step says, would you like to build a project plan? And in fact, I would love to create a project plan. So I'm going to say, yes, I'd like to build a project plan. But first I need to tell it a little bit of information. So the size of my organization, let's say I have 20,000 employees. My industry, let's say, is manufacturing. My goals, I better support the business with strategic HR partnership. And the duration, I'd like for this to run for about 2 years. You can see I now have a timeline. My first year, I'm going to focus on foundation building, and it goes through what are my action steps, my stakeholders, what resources are required, as well as what impact level each of these stages will have on my organization. So this is a really nice tailored action plan that I can take and implement, or I actually can go ahead and say, I'd like to continue to evolve it. I can continue to build out that project plan within Galileo, or if I like, I can copy and paste it out wherever I'd like to take it and continue to work at it offline. I also could ask additional questions about the specific tools, steps, or examples that might be provided within the project plan. We're really excited about the maturity assessment and project planning tool. We think that this is a huge opportunity for organizations to take the very, very powerful tool that exists within the maturity models, personalize and customize it to their organization, and get the most out of these. We hope you'll enjoy trying these out in Galileo in the future. Thanks so much and have a great day.